Far beyond the rolling waves, hidden from the prying eyes of the world, there lies a secret, magical island. They call it Wonderland, a place whispered about in legends, said to be filled with incredible creatures, ancient secrets, and treasures beyond imagination. It's a land many have sought, but few have ever found. But sometimes, fate has a funny way of choosing its heroes. Our story begins with Lily, a brave adventurer with a heart full of courage and a thirst for the unknown. One dusty afternoon, tucked away in an old bookstore, she stumbled upon an ancient, yellowed map. Its cryptic symbols and faded lines promised a journey to the one and only Wonderland. With her trusty companion, a quick-witted, wise-cracking parrot named Max perched on her shoulder, she knew what she had to do. They set sail, their small boat cutting through the vast, blue expanse, chasing the horizon and a legend. As their boat grated against the soft, white sand, Lily and Max stared in awe. This was no ordinary island. The shores of Wonderland shimmered with an otherworldly glow. Towering trees were not adorned with leaves, but with glittering, rainbow-hued jewels that cast dancing lights all around them. The air hummed with a gentle, magical energy. Strange and wonderful creatures peeked from behind giant, glowing mushrooms, their eyes filled with curiosity, not fear. It was a world more vibrant and fantastical than any bedtime story. Suddenly, a voice piped up, "You're a bit late, you know." Lily and Max turned to see a rabbit, not just any rabbit, but one standing on its hind legs, dressed in a tiny waistcoat, sporting a top hat, and checking a golden pocket watch. "The name's Benny," he said, tipping his hat. "Welcome to Wonderland. You've arrived just in time. The island keeper has been expecting you." Benny, with a flick of his long ears, beckoned them to follow, leading them deeper into the enchanted forest, towards the very heart of the island. Benny led them to a clearing where an ancient, wise figure sat beneath a colossal, weeping willow whose leaves glowed with soft light. This was the island keeper, the guardian of Wonderland. With a solemn look, the keeper explained the real reason for their arrival. A creeping, dark force was slowly seeping into the land, poisoning its magic and threatening to extinguish its light forever. Wonderland was in grave danger. The keeper revealed that an ancient prophecy spoke of a hero and her winged companion who would come to save them. Lily and Max, it seemed, were their last hope. To save Wonderland, they had to embark on a perilous quest to find 3 ancient artifacts, each holding a piece of the island's core magic. The first led them to the fiery peaks of Dragon's Tooth Mountain, where they had to outsmart a fearsome, but surprisingly honorable dragon guarding a shimmering sunstone. Next, their journey took them to the Crystal Caves, where playful mermaids challenged them to a series of clever riddles to earn the Moon Pearl. The final artifact, the Starseed, was hidden within the labyrinth of whispers, a maze that tested not their strength, but their courage and teamwork. With all 3 artifacts in hand, they raced back to the island keeper, but the sky had grown dark, and the shadows were closing in. The dark force was no longer a creeping threat. It was a monstrous, looming presence descending upon the island. As the creatures of Wonderland huddled in fear, Lily and Max stood firm. Following the keeper's instructions, they placed the Sunstone, the Moon Pearl, and the Starseed onto an ancient altar. A blinding column of light erupted into the sky, pushing back the darkness and restoring the vibrant magic to every corner of the island. A joyous celebration erupted across Wonderland. The trees sparkled brighter than ever, the rivers ran clear with liquid starlight, and the creatures sang and danced in relief. The island keeper placed a gentle hand on Lily's shoulder. "Thank you," the keeper said, their voice filled with gratitude. "Your bravery has saved us all. Wonderland will never forget you." As Lily and Max sailed away, watching the magical island fade into the mist, Lily knew this wasn't goodbye. Wonderland and its magic were now a part of her, a cherished memory and a promise of future adventures. She knew one day she would return. Thank you so much for joining us on this magical journey to Wonderland. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.